everybody. Today is New Year's Day. It is January 1st of 2014 and it's just awesome. I love New Year's. I love going into a new fresh start for everything, and in this video I want to talk a little bit about what I have learned about myself and about life in the year 2013 and some things that I want to do and grow into and change for the upcoming year. And I wanted to share that with everybody and yeah, give you a little bit of insight into what's going on. So, man, last year this time, January 1st of last year, we definitely ended 2012 in a struggle, and we started 2013 in a struggle. A financial struggle, a time struggle. I lost my job at that time because I was away so much. I wasn't able to be there because of the financial struggles. I got stranded in Michigan for a really long time, and I actually didn't come home until like January 12th. It was a whole mess. So we started 2013 with a struggle, and that was when I had decided that I really wanted to start my own business and really plant my feet into something that I was passionate about after I had lost that job. So in 2013, one of the biggest things that I learned about myself is that I have a lot of fear towards the unknown, which is normal. We all fear the unknown, but I never think about it a whole lot because I'm always excited to try new things. And then it just really hit home these last few months how terrified of change I am. The other thing that really hit me was how terrified I am to be a mother, how the word mother and the thought of being a mother strikes fear in me. And so that's also been put in my face this last year. I realized this year that I am a horribly lazy person. And that's really hard for me to say, especially on here, and to share that with people, because I feel like it's, I'm admitting something that I'm ashamed of about myself. I realized that I'm really lazy. I do not do all of the things that I could do with my time. I don't organize my time the way I would like to. And that really struck home with me. So I have struggled with my weight for a long time. Like, it's been maintaining it the same way for a long time. And I would always start exercise programs. I started, 2013 with an exercise routine. I started 2012 with a routine. I started 2011 with a routine for many years now. And I stop and start and stop and start and stop and start, which is pretty common, and that happens with a lot of people. And I just realized that I really don't like to work out. I do not like workouts. I do not like doing exercise for the sake of doing exercise at all. It just does not appeal to me. On the flip side of that, I love doing things that require you to be physically fit. I love to be out in nature. I love to hike. I love to camp. I want to rock climb, I want to kayak. I love those things, and you have to have a certain amount of physical fitness to do those things, and I don't like to work out. So that was an interesting thing to learn, and it just kind of dawned on me like, wow, I really don't like that. I love the idea of it, and I love the benefits of it, and I don't like to do it. It just does not appeal to me at all. So the next thing that I learned in 2013 was that being an entrepreneur and owning a business is extremely intimidating. And, I come from a whole line of people that all of my family and my friends that have tried to do something on their own, well, there's only been a couple. And, I've always watched them struggle and then fail. And they didn't start again. Like, it's okay to start and fail and fail and fail and fail as long as you're getting back up and trying again. But they never tried again, And I always thought it was interesting because, you can do so much. Well, now that I'm in it and now that I'm doing it myself, I got all this wonderful energy for it, and I started out branching into doing things. And then it's like as the process keeps going, like the intimidation grows, and then all of a sudden it dawned on me like, wow, this is what I do now, and this is, important. And all of a sudden, like, it just became very intimidating. So I've been dealing with that towards the end of this year. So I have learned in 2013 that the more I let go of my control over people or relationships or environment or things of that nature, the happier I am in life. Like, the easier life flows for me, the more wealth that I have, the more time that I have, the happier my interactions become. And then I started to notice how we're trying to control everything in my life. I wanted to control everything. And the only thing that I'm really in control of is literally my household environment. And that's it. And I have a very good routine in my home that I energetically clean frequently and burn incense and sage, and I salt spray or alcohol spray my house and my bed. And I really maintain a good energy state in my house constantly. And that's really the only thing I'm truly in control of, my environment. And then, of course, I control my actions and my reactions towards people of different situations. And despite all of these seemingly negative things that I have learned about myself, I have learned how to love myself anyway through these changes, how to really accept myself the way I am and the way that I see myself and how I want to grow through that and change through that. And really be honest with myself, like, what is it about 2014 that is going to change me? Nothing, because it's just another year, it's just another day. But how I move forward in the year is what's really going to change things. So it's not, we have so much hype building up to the new year, and it's exciting and it's different, and we always think of it as a fresh start. It's still a date on the calendar. It's not going to be a fresh start if we don't go out and do something and make the changes that we want to make in our life. And that's kind of what I want to keep in mind for this year. The awesome thing about looking back at the things that I have learned this year means that I have also learned how to change that or transform that for the future. Everything seems to boil down to fear in everybody. There's fear of everything. There's fear of change. There's the fear of the unknown. There's the fear of something new. And then there's also that fear of, what if I get what I expect? What if I really am that powerful? What if I really do have that type of energy? And even people are afraid of that. And I myself, have fought with that several times about being afraid of our true selves, and what we're coming into. And so I want to share with you some of the things that I am putting into action and have thought about over the last couple of days here, rounding out the last few days of 2013. One of them is that even though because I don't like to exercise and I don't like workouts, I'm going to choose to do things that I really enjoy that are physically active, and I'm going to start at whatever level I can and move forward through that, and try not to be a superstar with everything. I love to swim. Swimming is amazing. I lose a lot of weight when I swim regularly, and it's a great workout, and it's also a great workout if you're pregnant. So I got online and I looked up a bunch of pools in my area that are open year-round for really cheap. Like, I can get a monthly pass really cheap. And so that's one of the things that I am moving forward into, to try and make that a habit. I know that if I like it, I will do it again and again and again. Ice skating. I love to ice skate, and I love to play hockey. We actually have an ice skating rink here in Raleigh. Also really cheap memberships too, that I want to look into. I'm going to start with the swimming and see how often I can make that. I'll probably only ice skate like maybe once or twice a week if I can manage. It might be fewer times than that because it is farther away. So those are some of the things that I'm going to do to combat my dislike of exercise, and I feel that the more physically fit I become through those things, the more I'll actually like exercising and doing things and working out. Also, to combat my laziness, I've been on my good meditation routine for a long time now, and I very much value my meditation time and my quiet time and that stillness in mind. I am going to add on to that this year. I'm going to not only meditate every day, but now I'm going to start doing yoga. I've looked into several yoga studios and group classes, and the one that I found that I really like, with a teacher with amazing energy, I actually found her here on YouTube. But she's in Richmond, Virginia, and although she does do long distance, I might see what I want to do on my own first and then kind of come at it that way, but I really haven't made up my mind other than I'm going to be doing yoga today, And I want to do that in the morning after my meditation, and I will be doing a separate video on forms of meditation. So yeah, those are just a few of the things. I'm still tackling the fear of motherhood, and I've actually made a lot of progress on that. I'll be doing a video here talking about the process of how that's been going and what I've really been struggling with for everybody, so that you know what's going on with me. It is going to be a little raw for me because it's going to be kind of bearing my soul in a way that I have not done it to several people before. So a little nervous about it, but I'm going to do it, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited to share that aspect of myself, and maybe someone else out there will be having a similar experience to me, and that's really what I hope for. So those are just a couple of things that I'll be starting the new year with. I'm also going to be reading. I'm going to get back into my reading like I used to be. I've gotten away from it over the years, but reading and journaling are also really important. I still journal every now and again, but not nearly as much as I want to. So I'm really going to start implementing some of these changes that I know that I want for myself, and then attach them with a positive reward at the end. So we'll see how this year unfolds, and I have so many big goals for my work and my business and my personal life, and it's just going to be amazing. And I hope that all of you out there are having an amazing New Year's Day, and I hope that this year is filled with prosperity and happiness and joy for all of you. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see what the future holds. So please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave some comments below. Ask me questions if you have questions, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.